Today's Sami Says question comes to us from Christy in Florida. Let's see what she wants to know.
Hey Sami, it's Christy from South Florida. I'm trying to get my family to eat healthier. I would love to know your best cost-saving tips when you're trying to incorporate more fruits and vegetables into your family's lives. Thanks.
That is such a great question, really the golden question. First of all, there's a lot of healthy products that go on sale all the time, believe it or not. But my advice is to shop in bulk. And what you do is that you bring all those home and prep it as soon as you get home, leaving what you need for the next couple days in the fridge and then freezing the rest so they're easily on hand for later. If you have a question that you want to ask, just visit thesamiconshow.com, click on Sami Says, and you can send us your question and see it on air next time. Well, we're all busy, and who doesn't need some help getting ready in the mornings? We're going to demonstrate 2 quick and easy make-ahead breakfasts, one sweet and one savory, with one of my favorite chefs, Laura Lea. Thank you for being here.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Yes.
I'm so good. I'm so good.
This is super exciting to me. I have your cookbook, and it is dog-eared and Post-it noted and everything, because your recipes are some of the first that my family all loved, just across the board. And so you're going to tell us today how we can not only save time, but really eat better without following any one sort of meal plan, which is what I love about your cooking.
Yes, 100%, and thank you for that. That's so kind. That means the world to me.
Well, it was a revolution for our family.
Thank you.
Tell us what we're going to make here today.
Yep, so we have 2 easy on-the-go breakfasts, as you said, one sweet and one savory.
Great.
They're totally customizable, easy to
Love
throw
it.
together, and they'll last for the whole week, which
Perfect.
is awesome.
Okay.
So over here,
Yes.
we have our sweet. These are my pumpkin Gingersnap overnight oats. They're really yummy,
Perfect
great for this
fall.
time of the year.
Okay.
Exactly.
What do we
So
need
if
to
you
do?
actually want to start with our liquidy mixture,
Okay.
this is some pumpkin puree,
Okay.
some canned full-fat coconut milk, and some yogurt, some
Okay.
plain Greek yogurt. Yep.
All easily accessible.
Yep, really easy to find. Just
Okay.
make sure that you're not getting the pumpkin filling. You're actually getting the pumpkin, just the canned pumpkin.
Good point.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then we have some maple syrup right here and a little bit of molasses, and that's what's going to give it that ginger snap flavor. But you know what? If you don't have it, do not worry about it. Not a
to
big
know.
deal.
Okay.
Don't go buy molasses just for this.
Okay.
Then we have some rolled oats. This is 3/4 cup rolled oats. And y'all can see this is just a dump and stir recipe. Chia seeds. Now the chia seeds are kind of important because that's what's going to hold it all together
I was going
and
to say
really
that acts as a
thicken it.
thickener. Okay.
Make it into a nice gelatinous consistency that I promise is actually super delicious. And then our spices. Now, if you just have cinnamon, which most people have,
Right.
you can just use cinnamon. But if you want to add some ginger and some nutmeg, that's also going to give it kind
Right.
of that pumpkin spice flavor.
Perfect.
And then we have, this is actually pecan butter, but you could use any nut
Pecan
butter.
butter.
Mhm.
Laura
Oh my gosh, that's so
Lea.
good. You can get it at Costco.
Tell me.
I know. Pecan butter, it's just pureed pecans. It's incredible. It's divine.
Now
But you could use almond butter, you could use peanut butter. You
And
could
is it
leave
that
this out.
color?
Yeah, it's a nice
It
dark.
looks like there's chocolate in it.
roasted color. Yeah, it's
Can
just
we
those
put
roasted
chocolate in
pecan-
this?
100%. There is a no wrong time for chocolate.
Right.
Morning, noon, and
Love
night.
it.
Let me tell you.
Okay.
And that is the primary mixture for the overnight
Great.
oats. And you'll see right now it looks pretty liquidy, but you're going to put this in the refrigerator and it's
Okay.
going to get nice and thick. And so I
Perfect.
actually have these little cups and
Okay.
we can kind of portion them out. If you just want to do one, I can
Yeah.
show you. In terms of toppings, you can use whatever you want.
Okay.
I have some sauteed apples. I've sauteed them with a little bit of maple syrup, some butter, and some cinnamon, and then some chopped pecans. And so, yeah, you'll just...
we'll just dollop that. Okay, I
put a
want to make
little-
sure we don't
Yep,
miss
that's
the
perfect.
our savory. This looks delicious, and again, can be made overnight, set in the fridge,
And you're
ready
good
the
to
next
go.
day. Awesome. Okay, what's our
Okay,
savory?
So for our savory, we have these breakfast wraps. Now these are also completely customizable,
Okay.
whatever you want to do. Now what I have is a piece of aluminum foil,
Okay.
your wrap, and then if you want to put
yeah,
one
let
together
me
for
do that.
And I just prep this
Because if
on.
I can do it,
Oh,
surely
I mean,
anyone
y'all,
can do.
anyone can do this. 100%.
I feel like kids could do this too. Like
Yes,
my
they
kids
could definitely do this. It'd be a great way to get them in the kitchen.
And these are gluten free. Is that right?
These are sprouted.
Sprouted,
Now, these
okay.
are sprouted. You could do gluten-free. You could do a regular old tortilla. It's all good.
Okay.
So these are just some scrambled eggs.
Okay.
So they've scrambled with some spices, which is kind of why they have a little bit of a darker color. So you'll put on
Okay.
your scrambled eggs. You could do fried eggs if you prefer. And then over here we have some cheese, whatever kind of cheese you like. You
Beautiful.
could definitely leave the cheese off, or you could do dairy-free cheese or some great shredded brands. This is some pasture-raised local ground breakfast sausage that I've cooked up, so you can do that.
So you don't have to give up sausage even if you're trying to.
Definitely not, but quality is important with meat.
That
It
makes
really
sense.
is. You could do bacon, you could leave it off. And then I like to add some kind of a veggie. So this is some baby spinach that I've sauteed and then squeezed out the water. You could use frozen, but you could use literally any veggie you can possibly imagine.
We have just a few seconds left.
So if you want to put that right here.
Okay.
And you'll just wrap it up.
Okay.
And
Tell
that's
us
what's
about
coming.
what's coming up. What's your next project?
Yes, so I have my second cookbook. This is my first cookbook, which came out about 2.5 years ago, and my second cookbook will be available this April. So I'm really excited about it.
Cannot wait. Thank you so much for being here.
you.
We'll be
Thanks for
right
having me.
back. Enjoy these recipes at home with your kids too.